It's a meeting too. Grab a plate and stay a while. We're serving up the stories with a down-home style. Outdoors, culture, and life's little surprises. Come for the heart and let's make memories. Needing to podcast. We're glad you're here.
And we're hot. Well, there's no we, it's just me. It's kind of funny. We did not officially decide that this podcast was going to be 2 parts. And it was very late when we finished recording with Alex. So we just got out of here without recording an opening for this part 2 of predator hunting with Alex Debord podcast. It's really weird because I did record a closing for part 1, but it just never dawned on me or Dustin to, record an opening. And it's always better to have something kind of bring you back into the podcast. I could have just played our opening music and thrown everybody right back in, but some people may not have heard part 1. If you haven't heard part 1, just pause this one right now and go back and listen to episode 121. And it'll bring you right up to speed. It's only about an hour. So go ahead and do that. If you did, welcome back. And, if you listen to the first part, you know how interesting it is. This second part is just as interesting. I'm just amazed at the knowledge Alex has. I had no clue he had been predator hunting since 2014. Just no clue. It wasn't something that ever came up in conversation. We've been over and visited their place, their studio, been to a couple of the bow shoots, which if you haven't been to and want to do a great bow shoot, I'd suggest getting over there on the Talk About It Outdoors folks Facebook page. I'm sure they got a link to sign up. He said they're giving away 100 door prizes for the participants. It's a great fun. The targets are set up all throughout the woods and down and around Alex's house. I'm hoping that Dustin and I can get over there this year. It's all going to depend on scheduling for us. But if you love to shoot and shoot your bow, it's a great time to tune it up. And I would definitely suggest giving it a shot. It's over in Waleska, Georgia. If you're in Georgia, you know where that is. If you're in Alabama, I'll just tell you it's kind of north of Atlanta, up in the mountains. So anyway, let's get on with the podcast and get back in there with Alex Debord talking predator hunting, primarily coyotes as the predator he hunts. I think that's his favorite. So you guys enjoy.
Well, now I do have one question that you were talking through all this. So does the male coyote, now, does he pick a partner and he breeds her during this breeding season and he stays with her through this denning season, or has he got multiple partners?
I couldn't answer that question.
Okay.
I really don't. Pups are born in April and May, and the male and female help raise those pups. I don't know if they stay together. Let's see. I'll just ask my buddy Chat here. Do coyotes stay together through breeding season? And someone listening to this is probably like, yeah, Alex, they do, you dummy. Yes, coyotes generally stay together as pairs throughout the breeding season. And in many cases, a breeding pair remains together for multiple years.
Wow.
Oh.
So there you go.
I didn't know that.
Hey,
So.
AI is good for something, isn't it?
And dude, I'm like the Jamie on this thing. I keep it open all the time because Nick will ask me something and I ain't got a clue what it is too. I got to know the answer to it. Got to sound a little bit educated in this stuff.
Well, I know. Listen, where you think I get half these questions I've been asking you tonight? I don't know nothing about this
I love
sport.
it.
I mean, I've maybe coyote hunted on purpose twice in my life, and that was one time because I raided my daddy's watermelon field. And then a one-armed man was shooting at us with a pistol off top of the hill because we was down there howling at him. He thought we was the coyotes down there. So,
that's what scares me more than anything else about how many people have gotten into this nighttime game and how unsafe people are. It's the world we live in now, guys. Y'all know it. Y'all seen it all turkey season with the idiots that were decoying one end and his buddy shoots from behind him. And
did you see? I know what you're talking about. I saw that video.
Tragedy.
God. Stupid people.
We've seen and heard of stories from guys, and there's a lot of guys here, really, really close coyote hunter, probably one of the best in the area, way better coyote hunter than me, is Colby Boring. Absolutely sold everything he owned because he was in a field and some guys shot at a coyote from the road and were shooting in the direction from him. And they didn't even see a coyote. There wasn't even a coyote out there. They were seeing something else and were shooting at it from the road. And it just, he told me, he said, it ain't worth it to me get killed. I don't hunt next to a lot of roads for that reason. We do have some farms that are close by the roads, but nobody rides them at night. Fortunately, they know we're in the area. They know we're hunting that. But it's getting harder and harder to feel safe out there. You're in the dark.
I was going to ask you if you've had any close calls or run into anything like that. So.
We actually went to a new farm. I believe it was last winter. Got out, pulled up, parked, got out of the truck, walked 20 yards, 30 yards out there, put the call out. While I was walking back to we call it, stand where our tripods were, I was walking back and a rabbit distress sound from a call, no doubt about it. I knew 100% what it was when I heard it, started playing maybe 50 yards from us on the other side of the fence in a field that backed up to this farm. So that showed me either they're shooting right at us or dang close to it. And we both hit the deck, grabbed the call, and got out of there as fast as we could. That's probably as close a call as I've ever had.
So you didn't yell, "Hey, we're over here," or none of that kind of belly crawl?
No, I really didn't want nobody we just got gone. We went back to the truck, and I'm sure they heard the Jeep. I drive that diesel Jeep. That's pretty much what we're always in, and I'm sure they heard it crank up and saw the lights. And they could have walked in the exact same time we did. We had no idea, but it's one of those things. And they didn't do anything wrong. I'm not saying they were wrong.
No.
They were, if they had permission to be where they were at, we definitely did where we were. Now, and what's funny about that, we never went back to that farm, but the guys called 3 or 4 times wanting us to come back. And we're like, no, I'm not coming back over there. Somebody's hunting right next door to you. Call them. It's not worth the drive. It's not worth getting killed over.
Talk to your neighbor and find out who he's let come in over there. So. And
I'm very careful about who I hunt in the dark with. I'll just be honest with you. A lot of people have called and asked me to go with them. I'm not going with them because I don't want them to learn or teach them something that I've been fortunate enough to learn the right or wrong way. I'm very skeptical about who I'm going to be standing with a high-powered rifle in the dark with. I'm sorry. It's very easy for a coyote to come in and circle and run downwind or whatever, and you're not looking at the barrel. You're looking through a scope. Now, fortunately for me, I hunt with very safe and aware individuals that are making sure we're not pointing at each other or whatever it might be. But you get an amateur out there in the dark and he runs that rifle the wrong direction, you take a 243 or a 223 to the head. You're dead instantly, or maimed. There was a guy I don't know if he was in South Georgia or where he was at, but they were shooting hogs. And hogs, y'all seen the videos. Hogs go everywhere when they're shot at. Well, he runs down his buddy's back with a 7.62 AK, shoots him in the back like 6 times before he even realizes, because they're just shooting God knows where. And we hunt a lot of cattle farms. I would say 90% of what we hunt, we're walking in amongst cows. going to set up. And we are very conscious of where we're shooting at and the direction, making sure there's no cows there, etc. I mean, I don't know about you guys and price of beef, but I don't want to have to call a farmer and say,
no.
hey, I just dropped one of your Holsteins out here in your pasture shooting it at a damn
No,
cow. That's something I'm not willing to do.
I heard what bottle-fed calves were going for. It was hard for me to believe.
Yep.
God, dog.
It's a safety aspect more than anything else when you're spending time out there in the woods. And like I said, fortunately for me, Cody and I have hunted together for a lot of years. I know Cody was raised the same way I was with gun safety and that mentality that there's nothing out there in the world worth killing my buddy over by accident. And
100%.
it's just one of those things you got to constantly be thinking about. And it's a dangerous game to play. I mean, we're in the dark. I've had buddies that ran out of the road because they fell asleep driving. We're very mindful of that. Hey, are you tired? You good? You staying awake? Bentley, he'll go to sleep on me in a heartbeat, but I'm like a crackhead most of the time in the dark. I walk into a Dollar General dressed to the nines with all my coyote gear on, and I buy $40 worth of candy and sodas. I don't drink sodas anymore, but buying Gatorades and stuff like that to keep myself awake. And they got to be thinking, what in the heck is this guy doing? And they usually ask, and I'll tell them I'm going coyote hunting. I love to get out, though, when there's a rough bunch around a Dollar General, and they're like, oh DAs here. That's what it looks like to me.
I've seen that Molly vest.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there ain't no rough people over there in Walaska, is there?
We know where that DG's at there. We've been a couple times.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good one to go through. But there's a few that might be up or down the road that might be a little nefarious.
Oh, there's a lot of them around at least down where I hunt. There ain't so many up here. We live in pretty good place. But yeah, there's a couple downtown. When you see the plywood where the glass used to be on the door, you don't want to go in there because they done been robbed.
That's exactly right.
Especially if it happens 3 or 4 times in a row. So anyway, now, hey, we've been staying on subject pretty good. I'm proud of you. I'd made a bet.
I talk a lot, so I've made it easy on y'all tonight.
Well, what's the biggest coyote?
I love it. I really do.
What do you love?
Coyote hunting. I do. It's my second favorite thing to do next to bow hunting whitetail deer. If you ever get
Alex, come on now.
100%. And the thing about it is I turkey hunted after I coyote hunted, and everybody said as much as you like calling those coyotes, you'll love turkey hunting. They were right. If you'll run the same mindset you do turkey hunting, you'll be a successful coyote hunter. It's just about playing the right call at the right time.
You would pick a sure thing coyote hunt over a sure thing turkey hunt?
With Sawyer, I would pick the turkey.
No. I'm saying if it's you, and if you on your own,
100%.
Man,
100%.
Man,
if I could go at, if you love something, you got to stick with it.
I know that's how I feel about the turkeys, because I don't particularly, and Dustin he may disagree, but I don't think he will. But deer hunting's took a way back seat to me. All I think about from the last time I unload my shotgun is when's the next time I'm going to get to load it to go turkey hunting. I deer hunt to kill time.
Yeah.
Now I'm not chasing giant antlers. Will I kill one? Heck yeah, I'll kill one. I had a monster up here last year, and I killed a pretty good one the year before that. That's right here at the house. But but does it? It's not my, I don't even know if it's my second favorite thing to do. Now.
Yeah.
I done shot at a duck now.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd say that.
That is recorded.
Oh, you ain't going to hear me say that.
Well, you ain't done it. You ain't done it where they was at.
I've done it, and I don't care anything about it. I ain't got no desire to go stand in cold water and
you wasn't wearing the right clothes
that I can't barely hit.
Man,
well, fair enough.
Got your pot of coffee and a big cigar, and you warm, and the ducks are flying, and the timber. Yeah,
it's kind of like a grown man's dove hunt.
Well, it's dove hunting basketball, so that's what it is. But no, I've only done it one time. We only did it for 3 days?
Yeah,
3 days. And I was you. I said I wouldn't walk I wouldn't have walked across this room to shoot at a duck.
We said it today. We left.
I know. Now I can't call ducks.
No.
When we went on this duck hunt, we were treated like kings nearly. It's a relative of Dustin's. He's been on the podcast. He's a excellent caller. Used to competition call, did he not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They own a private duck. I don't know what you call it, club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they got their own little lodge. It's been in their family for nearly 100 years
Since the Depression.
So it's I guess it's been right at 100 years then. So it was a whole different now. For me to walk down there in the woods where I deer hunt and just set up and try to shoot a wood duck,
Get a little different.
It'd be different.
Yeah.
That and to get up every morning, no. I mean, hell, the only reason I started turkey hunting is I thought you could sleep in. I didn't know you had to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever. I did. The first year, maybe 2 years, I turkey hunted. I never got in the woods and it was still a good time. I mean, but I didn't know you got in there and listened to them gobble in the mornings. I got in there at 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. Of course, I was gone by 11.
That's why I like to kill them.
Well, you'll kill more. You'll kill more in the afternoons. Midday. I probably kill more in the evening than I do in the mornings. But you'll kill most of them.
Because you're sleeping in.
No. I don't sleep in. Now we hunt.
You asked a minute ago, what's the biggest coyote that I've ever killed? Georgia, 44 pounds.
Is that
it's mounted? Y'all seen the hanging coyote?
Yeah.
The one that I've got mounted hanging. That's the biggest one, 44 pounds.
What about coloration? You ever kill some crazy ones?
I've killed one black one with a bow. Never killed a black one with a thermal setup or even hunting them in the daytime. My buddy Chad Burke. Anybody that don't know Chad? You want to see a coyote killer, Tennessee daytime hunter, daytime assassin, shotgun assassin on them. Killed 3 black ones on one stand with shotgun.
Wow.
I won't tell. He's a Fox Pro staff now, but he used to run another brand. I kind of feel like I kind of persuaded him to use those Fox Pros, but we can leave that for another day. But no, 47 pounder we killed in Illinois, biggest one I've ever seen. Giant coyote.
I mean, so that is when you hit that close to 50 pounds, you're getting the max.
Giant. I've never seen one in person that was bigger than that. I've seen some big ones, 35s, 38s. Pretty common around here is a 25, 28, 30, 25, 30 pounders, about what you see. Color phase, it's territory. I mean, there's different color phase in different areas. You get down to South Georgia, you see some more of the color phase ones. I would love to kill another black one. If I ever kill one at night, there's a few around, and we've seen pictures of them. If I ever kill another one, though, it'll be mounted hanging like that other one is.
I've got a picture of a black one down there at the hunting camp one time.
They all look the same color depending on what hot you're on in your scope.
I was going to say,
it don't matter. You can't tell a difference.
Answer me this on your scope. You was talking about all your different zoom levels and 256s and all that kind of whatever you're talking there.
Yeah.
Are you using a remote to change that, or you just know where your buttons are on your scope? How you?
No, that's one of the best things about this scope that I'm running now is the button layout. This wave. So this guy. So you can tune in more information over on Talk About It Outdoors real soon to go in depth about the scopes, but the button layout's right in front of my face. It's right on top of the gun. I can press my camera button. I can press the power on and off button, and I can change my color palettes. The zoom is right out front, so I can have it the middle turret, so I can zoom in quickly. I can change the level of zoom I want, and the focus knob's right on the top. It's an easy to dial in focus. I mean, if you're shooting at 300-400 yards and you dial in, on your zoom, you can always reach up there and click the focus knob a little bit, and it'll bring it a little bit more clarity. It's amazing how far these scopes have came. My first one I bought, I don't have any others than saying it was a Pulsar Trail. I gave $3,200 for that scope. I went to Tennessee, gave every dime that I had to my name to buy that scope. Didn't even have enough money to buy a gun, and I just threw it on a rifle that I had. And at that time, it was the cat's meow 384. There was no 640s. You had some out there, but they were $12,000-$15,000. The thermal game has become so much more affordable for people that want to get into it, which has made it more dangerous. Like I told you earlier, you can go out and you buy a 256 scope for $1,000, even less in some cases. You can't see crap through those things. You can see heat. There's a guy in South Georgia had a brand of scope, and I'll leave it unnamed, shot a transformer on the side of his grandpa's barn because it was giving off heat. Could not tell it wasn't a animal. Didn't have a clue. Just seen heat and shot and blew the transformer up on nearly burned his grandpa's barn down.
Holy crap! Yeah,
that's the fear in my race to the bottom of thermal scopes. Buy something that if you really want to get into it, buy something that you can afford. But let me tell you something. Anybody that's thinking about getting into this game, there's two things you need to be fully aware of. You need to have a lot of places to go, and you need to like to stay up. That's the two things I can tell you more than anything else. It's great to go one time with your buddy and you see it. It's the coolest thing you've ever seen. But is it worth dropping $4,000 or $5,000 on to sit in the closet 99% of the time because you're tired after work to go, or you don't have many places to go? And people all the time like, take me with you. No, sorry. I don't want to go out in the dark with you with a gun, for one. Two, I don't want you knowing where I'm going, because I don't want you to go knock on that farmer's door and say, hey, I came over here with so-and-so. Do you mind if I hunt too?
Yep.
And they will do that, just like turkey hunters.
I
had it happen too many times. That's why I'm very core associated with who I like to hunt with. And I'm sorry if that makes anybody mad, but that's just the way it is.
Well, I think that's true with most people in most hunting sports. They do. I mean, I've only had a couple of people I've hunted with, other than like at a deer camp or something, but those guys. But if somebody I would sit down by a tree or trust not to shoot me or whatever, there's only been a couple, and one of them sitting across the table. The other one's dead.
Well, but that's it's the same.
I mean,
way
other than my kids,
for
you know
me
what I'm saying.
Go hunting. Understood. Yeah, exactly. And it's the same way I am with my predator hunting. I mean, I've got a very Bentley and I are so in tune, and we talked about this the other night with each other when it comes to hunting. I don't have to ask when we get out of the truck if he's got the call or not. I know he's got the call because I'm running the scanner and scanning the fields as we're walking in. He's got the call. We get there. His first question is, where do you want it? Or he'll take it out there and put it up and just, where he generally knows we set up at. We hunt a lot of the same places, so we know what we're doing. He comes back. That's when I'll either get on my gun when he's back behind it. I know I don't have to worry about it if I go and get the call. If his gun's pointed in a safe direction, I don't have to worry about it. And that's an awful comfort feeling when you can spend time in the woods with somebody that you enjoy, one, and two, that you don't have to worry about doing something stupid.
Yeah. Yep. 100% on that. 100%. What have we missed? We missed anything? You got anything over there? You're just sitting there with your arms crossed. I tell you, I wasn't even going to talk tonight.
I'm still trying to think on. So, Alex, if you're set up, one of you's on the left, one's on the right. I mean, and the coyotes come in, you kind of just typically, if it comes in from the right-handed shooter, he normally takes the shot or first shot or whatever. Is that how y'all normally do
Most
that?
Most of the time, we're going to decide, hey, you're shooting first. If one comes in, we try to determine that. Like if I've shot one on the last stand, I won't be able to shoot one on the next. Same thing when I'm hunting with my buddy up in Illinois. Okay. Or there's 2 or 3 of us together, and I don't like going with more than 3 people. That's too much. If you go with more than 3, I mean, it's me and 2 other guys. It's three's company, 4's a crowd. With
right,
me.
I can see that. Absolutely.
Are the coyotes different in Illinois? Before we get while we're talking on that?
They used to be. Before so many people got into it and educated them and started killing the absolute hell out of them. First time I went to Illinois coyote hunting, we saw 22 coyotes that night. Last time I went, we might have seen 8. But I've never called in as many coyotes in one bunch as we did up there. Me and Brock called in 9 one night in one bunch. They were coming from almost 3 miles away, and we could see them coming.
That's a question I had. Like, how long do you wait? And when you see the first one kind of start coming across the field or across the pasture, how long do you wait to see if there's more with it? Like if it's a bigger pack.
100 yards. If they're coming, I'm letting them come. If they're coming to that call, And I hate to say this, but I'm pretty bossy when it comes to hunting. I don't care what I'm doing. I mean, I'm a bossy person when it comes to that stuff. You're waiting until I tell you to shoot. I don't want somebody to shoot ahead of time because one, I've either got an idea that there may be another one coming in, or two, why not kill them at 50 yards instead of 200? You serve a hell of a lot better chance to kill it if it's right at the call. And be honest with you, I don't want to walk 200 yards to pick the stinking ass thing up. Let it get close to the call. If it's coming, let it come. And when it gets close to an area or it starts skirting the call or it starts to make a move that I don't feel like it's going to be safe, whatever it might be, I stop them. And when I stop them, if it's Bentley's turn to shoot, Bentley's on it, he kills it. If Trey's turn to shoot, he kills it. If whoever's got the better shot, and we're constantly communicating. Got one coming from the left, and we run a clock scale. The call's always at 12 o'clock. If a coyote coming 10 o'clock, coyote coming 9 o'clock, coyote coming 2 o'clock, whatever it might be, we know where to be because we all know that clock is set at 12 on the call. 12 o'clock's the call. And so we know where to turn to. And like you said, if it's coming in on the left, I'm not going to move around if it's my turn to shoot. I don't care. I want to see them die. That's all I care about. Don't miss. Let them come in. Let them keep working in. The left guy takes the shot. I'm left-handed, so my natural swing of motion is to my right. Guess where I set up at? Always on the right. So that's from 3 o'clock until, say from 5 o'clock until you get to 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, whatever it might be. That's my shot.
Yeah.
From 12 o'clock until 6 o'clock is the far left. In the middle, it can differ whoever's standing in the middle. If Bentley's standing in the middle, one's coming in, hey, you take it, Bentley. It's your turn, Or Trey, hey, it's your turn. Alex, it's your turn, whatever. Yep. On doubles, you always stay on whatever couch.
Y'all get many doubles?
Well, doubles or triples. Yeah, I mean, time of year, it's all dependent upon time of year. Breeding season, you'll call in a lot of doubles and triples. More triples in the summer with pups. They're out hunting with their mama or their daddy, or mama and daddy and a pup, and they're together. You see them packed up a little bit more for us. You always stay on the coyote that's on your side. You don't, if they come in, they swap, you stay on the coyote that's on the right. You don't stay on the one. If you're on the one on the right, I'm on the one on the right, and two coyotes come in and they swap, they'll crisscross. I don't stay on the one that was on the right. I stay on the one that is on the right. I stay on the whatever. And we used to count down to shoot. We'd stop. Hey, stop them.
Yeah.
And we'd go 3, 2, 1, shoot. Nah, we don't do that shit no more. That went out the wayside. That cost us more coyotes than anything in the world are you ready? When that person says, yep, we're shooting. Okay. He knows he needs to be pulling the slack out of that trigger when he says, yeah, because I'm shooting. Because I'm ready.
I bet I know who asked, are you ready? To be the bossy hunter.
Me. I mean, there's got to be one. There's got to be a chief in Indians.
I agree. Dustin and I stay on the same page, other than maybe what tree to set up on every now and then when we turkey hunting. But yeah.
Now that happens. You got a little bit more logistical movement when you're turkey hunting and placement than you are when you're coyote hunting.
Well, not when you're fussing about what tree to get on or which tree to go to, and he gobbles and he's 40 yards in front of you, just a little bit thick, and then you ain't got no choice. The argument's settled. You sitting right there is where you're sitting for the most part. So, well, it sounds like it'd be fun.
Do y'all do many tournaments? Y'all going to do these coyote tournaments? Yeah.
Those are kind of guys. They started outlawing them, have they not?
Well, no, they just get such a bad rap on social media. I mean, look, I'm a conservationist just like you guys are above all. I want to see everything thrive in the world, okay? Coyotes serve their purpose. Anybody that believes they don't is just ignorant in their thought process. There's rabbits out there in thousands, and those rabbits need to be controlled a little bit, okay? There's too many deer in certain areas. That's why you have coyotes that populate into Chicago, Atlanta, these large towns, Birmingham. They're in town because it's easy pickings for prey. And they have to be controlled. Eradication is a thought process, though, that will lead to the demise of our entire culture.
Well, you're not going to never eradicate them. If we let it get into one. You're not. And,
They're
here now. Go ahead.
Well, they're well established. 48 states.
Mm-hmm.
Alaska's getting them more
Yep.
and more. Hawaii does not have an established population of them. They're here and they're going to be here. Controlling that population, though, is something I feel like we must do as hunters. Tournaments get a little bit carried away, in my opinion, because people will do stupid shit to win money. We know that. They'll shoot from the road. They'll do stupid things.
Well, that's in all anything. Greed.
Hell, look what it's done to fishing.
Oh my God!
Look what it's done to professional fishing.
I agree.
But I feel like as a hunter, it is my duty to do my best to portray what I do in society. And people can say, I don't care what they think, you better, because they're the ones going to the polls. They're the ones that are going to the voting stations and voting against all these rules and regulations that we have out there. Do it with an ethical mindset. If you shoot it, if I was a daytime coyote hunter more and I called in a pup, I'm not shooting that pup. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it. It's, people thought, well, they're going to grow up to be a big one. Well, let me hunt them then. Let me hunt them on fair ground, I mean, and I see people post on social media pictures of them holding up dead coyote pups. What good did you get out of that? You're not gaining anything by that, but a few likes from people, and that's just wrong, in my opinion. I'm not saying it's wrong to shoot them. If you want to shoot them and they're on your property, by all means, take them out. But don't post a picture of it,
That's
I just don't.
That's you've hit on something that goes across all hunting. Mm-hmm. There is people out there posting the stupidest pictures of what they've killed, and how they've killed it. Those silly dancing things they were carrying on during turkey season. Just first off, you look like a fool to me. Second off, all you're doing is giving those people that hate us and the anti-hunter people, they'd rather see you dead than that animal dead. Mm-hmm. And they're going to do everything in their power. And all you're doing is giving them the fuel to throw on their fire. I mean, I've said the same thing about, cell cameras and stuff. People brag on that too much. Do I like to post a picture of a deer I've got on cell camera? Yeah, but it ain't never like, matter of fact, I have done it during with a turkey one time, but I have never used a trail camera and it go off a cell one and change stands or slip down that road to kill a deer. But people are doing it, and look what's happening right now. How many states this year are no cell cameras, no cameras period on public lands, some public and private. I think Iowa, you can't even put them on. You can't use them during deer season at all. It's going to happen, and it's because of the people you're talking about, the ones that want to get that like or look like they're something more than they are. I've always said it, and I believe it. The best hunters you don't even know exist. They don't talk about it. They just don't.
Yeah, and if you're gonna do it, just like you said, don't feel the antis.
No, don't be putting it out there like that. Listen, I do something that I'm proud of.
I want to share it.
Yeah, I want to share it, but I'm not going to put something out there that, listen. I'll tell you. All three of our listeners will hear it. I killed a turkey this year. It's on video. That video will never, ever be on social media. Never. Not because it was wrong, illegal. I just don't think it's something people need to see. I don't like videos, these slow motion videos of their heads exploding on a turkey or a broadhead chopping their head off. I'm sorry. All you're doing is giving those people that want it to make it illegal, you're just giving them the ammunition to do it. I just don't like it.
No, I don't disagree. I don't disagree with it at all. I love watching hunting videos for the story. I love making hunting videos for the story. I love posting content for the story. I love to share those moments. I like to share those special memories that'll be etched in that video forever. But I don't hunt anything because it's a villain, and coyotes especially. Coyotes are painted as a villain. I don't hunt them because they're a villain. I hunt them because they're challenging. I hunt them because there needs to be some form of responsible management of that game. That's what our job is. We have to responsibly manage any game. I hunt because I like to feed my family for deer and turkey. I'm not eating a coyote. People ask all the time, you ever ate one? Hell no. You ever smelled one? You'll not eat it either.
Oh yeah, I've smelled them plenty.
But there's a responsibility that we have as outdoorsmen. We have to, and as a young man, I didn't realize as much as I do now, because I don't realize you do stupid stuff as a kid. I did. I was 100%. I posted stuff on social media I never should have done. But do as I say, not as I do is a saying my dad gave me a lot of when I was growing up, and I didn't take heed to it until I got later on in life. And if you're listening to this and you want to do something, do it with a passion, so it'll make you better and make your life better, and do it with people you enjoy. I mean, that's all I can say is do something you enjoy, and I love it.
And that goes across all platforms in life, not just hunting. You know, you do your job. You know, take pride in your job. Do it because you like it. You want to make people proud. Make yourself proud.
That's right.
That should carry over to the woods. Like I said, I'm thankful. See, you may not know this. I'm a little bit older than you. We didn't have cell phone.
No, you're a lot bit older than me.
Oh, come on now. Yeah, I guess I am. How old are you now? 40?
I will be 40 years old this year. Yep.
Oh, you're gonna have a throwdown party. And I remember when I turned 40.
That's when everything starts to hurt.
Oh, you just think you hurt when you get up now. Wait till you turn 40. I was told that one time. I laughed when I was 39. And when I turned 40, I called the guy. I said, "You were right."
Yep.
When you hurt more when you wake up than you did when you lay down, there's something about it. And I've crossed the 60 mark now, so everything hurts. It hurts sitting in this chair. My butt's starting to get hurting. But I don't know. Have we missed anything? Because like I said, you're the expert. That's why we got you on here. I mean,
I'm far from an expert.
Yeah, listen, I didn't know you've been hunting these things since 2014. I thought this was something new that just come up in the last few years. I had no clue. I guess because you don't talk about it. I don't think we've missed.
Well, hell, Nick don't care anything about it, so I ain't gonna be on the podcast. We only talk about stuff he likes.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. I listen to almost. I'm not gonna say I've listened to every one of them. I mean, I know y'all break off into the caller series, and I listen to some of that sometimes, but I'm not into the caller circuit or whatever. Just.
Y'all know that song Wolverton Mountain?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So y'all need to listen to the one we just did. It'll drop out next week. It's pretty good. Pretty good talk about Wolverton Mountain in that one.
Oh yeah.
From, legendary caller. Yeah. No, I don't think we've missed anything. I mean, I'll say this. If you're interested in getting involved in any form of predator hunting, do it in the daytime first. Get you a 22, 250, get you a 243. Hell, you can take you 30-06 for that matters. Just go. Try it. Set up. Call for a little bit. You kill one. If you get interested in getting into the night game and you need somebody to steer you in a good direction for starting out, shoot me a message. You can find me on social media. I'll be more than happy to talk about it with anybody. I'm not a sales guy when it comes to selling scopes and things of that nature. What I will say is I can tell you how to save a hell of a lot of money and not spend wasted money on things, because there's a lot of gimmicks out there and a lot of crap that you can buy, as y'all know, that you don't need.
Oh, if I had $1 for everything, I've got a whole shelf full of crap over here that I've bought that it was. Yeah, you're right.
I can save you a lot of time and money when it comes to. Now, I'm not going to give it to you easy when it comes to the idea of how to do it. I'll give you some pointers. You're going to have to go out and earn it, just like with everything. But what I will say is I can save you a lot of heartache when it comes to the to the night game, because there's not many brands out there that I haven't touched in some way, shape, or form, and I can tell you what works and what don't. I mean, I'm not trying to be boastful about that, but I've learned. I mean, I can tell you what works and what don't for me, and you can take with that what you want.
Well, hey, listen. I'm just going to go by what you say because I know nothing about this. But if I got into it, you're going to be the man I call. And we've got a great thermal hunting outdoor store just down the road down at Warrior. Mm-hmm. I've got friends that are into it. My buddy Derek, he's a big thermal guy. But it's just something. Listen, I go to bed at 9:30 most times. I have to get up early.
Well, it's about your bedtime because it's 10:30 here.
Yeah, I know. It's getting real close. I got 2 grandkids. I'll have to go in the back door because my sons, they're visiting from North Carolina. I love them to death, but boy, I'm looking forward to Saturday morning. Going home.
It's one of those things that you learn and you relearn and you try to pass something on. And as I said, if there's anything I can do to help anybody out there, hit me up. Talk about it outdoors on Facebook or Instagram and
TikTok.
Or you can look up Alex Debord. You can send me. Yeah, Alex Debord. You can find me on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. Just shoot me a message and I'll be glad to help you out any way I can.
Or come see.
He's just a social media whore is what he is.
Yeah.
Every time I turn it on, he's going to whoop my ass. I don't know.
Thank you.
Now, before we go, and I know it's getting late, but I've got to know something. How desperate was GON to come and get you to be a featured speaker? I just got to know. Me.
What do you mean for a featured speaker for what?
The outdoor show.
He's a special guest.
Oh, I'm not a special guest.
Well, you're special.
They got the special part right. That's about it.
Well, me and Rip kind of figured that, but
yeah, y'all hit the nail on the head with that. That was exactly right. They're struggling to find somebody to fill the pages of those posts.
Well, hey, I don't know why you're not over here at the World Deer Expo because they've got some sucky ones this year, buddy. I'm telling you right now, some embarrassing.
I would love to come visit. I've got a slight chance that I may make an appearance over there on Friday. I don't know yet.
You talking about Birmingham?
A 3.5 hour drive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I know. I've been to your house.
Yeah, it's a good pull for me to go over there. And my daughter's birthday, her birthday's actually today. We cooked supper for her tonight for her birthday. But she's having her birthday party on that Friday. I rented a water slide for her. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they're going. But I may just make an appearance over there on Friday if I can talk myself into driving that far by myself because everybody else is going to be working.
If Christopher and Nick and all them can come over and see us and visit, you
they're not going to. I can go ahead and take.
But they have is all I'm telling you when you weren't there, or maybe you were there, but
you and Christopher show up last year on Friday.
Yeah, me and Chris came last year. Nick didn't come. Nick ain't never been to the World Deer Expo since we quit having a booth.
Oh, well,
I did, but me and Chris came and saw you last year.
That's right.
So
I was thinking, how did I mistake you for Nick?
I don't know, but he owes you $5 for such a compliment.
That's like, the little devil sits on one shoulder and the little angel sits on the other. How do you mix them two up?
It better be a big shoulder if Nick's sitting on it.
Hey, listen. I love him to death. What's the saddest?
Yep, me too.
He's a good guy. Well, everybody over there when you talk about an outdoors crew, there ain't a dang one of them that I don't like. I can't think of one.
Well, that's good because if you didn't like them, I probably wouldn't like them either.
Well,
so put it out there. Have y'all filled all the slots for your archery tournament? Are y'all still open, or
Nope, it's still open. Sign-ups are www.talkaboutitoutdoors.com. We have extended the giveaways from the first 50 to the first 100. So if you get signed up in the first 100 shooters, you get a chance at some pretty doggone good prizes. Target sponsors are still open. We got a few of those spots left.
Give us the dates on that.
August 22nd, Waleska, Georgia. Shoot starts at 8 a.m. Our final sign-ups close at probably 11. We try to get it closed by 11 o'clock. So get here, at 8. Or if you're pre-registered, you don't have to worry about signing up. You can skip the long line. There will be a line there because we do assign shooters.
I've witnessed it a couple of times.
Yeah.
So, here's some helpful advice from an old man. On your flyer for this thing, make that date bigger.
I couldn't find it.
Do you know? I messaged me and Christopher were talking one night, and I said, "What's the damn date on this thing?" He said, "It's on the flyer."
It blended in.
I can't see it. He said, "Look at it. It's off to the left. It's kind of small."
Yeah, it blended in kind of too. It took me forever. I started to put on there. If you'd put the date, we'd know.
Well, that's why. That's why I wanted the date on this, because I know they'll go look. People will go look.
Yeah.
And
I'll take that credible advice for sure, because you're not.
And that's not being a smart ass or anything. I'm just telling you.
No. I agree. I mean, it needs to be that and the address. That's two things that people have asked about.
Yep.
So I definitely need to fix that.
And I mean, I made kid about you being in love with Dave Owens and that kind of stuff. No, I don't guess I'm kidding. Are you and him going to walk?
I do love Dave.
I know. Are y'all going to be holding hands, walking, run over to Georgia Outdoor Show?
There's a possibility.
I will say this about Dave. He'll be in Birmingham.
Oh, yeah.
He will be in Birmingham. He'll be set up right down there at the end on the top floor, going through the hallway.
Right before you go down the escalator.
Yeah.
Or that's
I wish I could run a turkey call as good as that.
Oh, my God. Listen. I don't even want to run it as good as him, just close.
Yeah.
But some people are born with that, Alex.
I wish I could run
with it.
I wish I could run one as good as Nick does.
Nick's a fine caller. I'm glad I gave him lessons.
One of these days,
young kid.
I wish I could run one as good as Sawyer. I'm telling you, man, that kid's coming on, man. He's coming on.
Well, look,
guys, I appreciate the chance to come on and talk to y'all tonight. I really enjoyed it. I did. I appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. And like I said, if I can help anybody out with anything, feel free to reach out to me.
Well, we appreciate you, not just for coming on tonight, just your friendship and just being who you are.
Yeah, that's one. Well, and that's one thing I'll end it on this. It's been a special opportunity to get to meet the people we have, and we don't get to talk with each other as much as we'd like to, but you guys hold a special place, and everything that Nick and I've done, y'all have always supported what we've done, and I truly appreciate that more than anything for the friendship, because y'all are up there with the best thing that's came out of this whole podcast stuff for us.
Well, we appreciate that.
Yeah, and if you'll hit me up, you may get we may do another target too, like we've been doing in the past. So just get with me.
One of these days we'll get on Talk About It Outdoor podcast.
Oh, golly.
You think?
Well, we did one time, but that had to be scrapped.
Yeah, the only time. Yeah, the only time.
God, that was a bad one. That's a good place to end it.
There it is. All right. Well, we appreciate it. We appreciate it so much. And,
if y'all need anything, give me a call, and I'll be sure we'll be talking soon.
All right,
yes,
buddy.
Sir.
We appreciate it. Talk soon.
All right, see you, boys. All right, bye-bye.
My.
Great conversation with an old friend.
Did you learn anything?
Way more than I knew.
Way more than I probably will ever use, but...
I didn't know that, just to be honest with you, I didn't know that he was that in-depth in it, and had that much knowledge about it. I knew he was good at it.
He had been doing it that long.
Yeah, me either.
I mean, that's 2014 to 2024.
Yeah.
That's 10 years of.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a pro.
26.
Now we're in 26, so he's 12 years into this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And a fanatic, just like everything else he gets into.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean.
And he's a gadget guy. There's no telling what all he's carrying.
Well, he's building them crazy little speakers now. They're little, like turtle box things. Loves these calls. He's got all kinds of crazy calls. He's good all around man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Man, everybody seems like kids to me because, my boy's 35 now. Be 35 his birthday. Yeah. So I am getting old.
I'll be honest with you, though. I didn't remember that. I mean, me and him, we're not too far off in age. I thought I was way older than him and Nick was, but he said he's turning 40.
Well, I knew he was getting close because Nick turned 40.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember if they were in the same grade in school, but they were real close.
Yeah.
So I knew if he wasn't 40, he was getting close to 40.
Yeah.
Probably still got a little yeller in his diaper compared to me. But anyway, I appreciate him coming on. You can't beat him. Him, Nick, Christopher King, Cody, that whole crew over there. And we're going to have to get Cody on one night. He's going to be.
Yeah.
He gives me crap every time he sees me about not coming on. So
we won't get him right now. It's baseball season. He's tied up.
Surely to God, is that not over yet?
It's never over for him. They travel ball. They do
travel
it all.
ball.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then,
we'll just have to tell him.
We'll try to get him on the road when he's finally going deer hunting or turkey hunting somewhere. All right. Well, we've run long. I believe this probably end up being a 2-parter.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you got anything? We're gonna be this come out before the World Deer Expo
with the second part.
Oh no, it won't.
No.
Yeah, if y'all hear this part, it's part 2.
You're on part deuce.
Anyway, all right. So I guess we'll get out of here.
Yep.
All right. We'll see y'all in about 7 days. And take care of your trees because that's where turkeys sleep.
We're talking hunting, fishing, life in between. Out in the wild, we're chasing big dreams. And 2 voices at the table, stories to share. Pouring out laughs and a whole lot of care. It's the meeting to grab a plate and stay a while. We're serving up the stories with a down-home style. Outdoors, culture, and life's little surprises come for the heart. Let's make some memories. From campfires glowing to a cast in the stream, big game stories and a few wild schemes. We'll dig deep, we'll keep it light and fun. 2 storytellers under the rising sun. It's the meeting to grab a plate and stay a while. We're serving up the stories with a down-home style. Outdoors, culture, and life's little surprises come for the heart. And let's make some memories. memories. Needing to podcast. We're glad you're here. Pull up a chair. We're serving up